You talking?
Ow. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're funny.
Ouch. Yes. Yes.
You're a copycat. You're a
Yes.
copycat. Well, this week's video is going to be a little bit different than we normally have. We've got a slam-packed week with Elena's procedures tomorrow and Katie going in for the baby on Friday. We're trying to get a lot of last-minute stuff done. So next thing I got to do is get some pork processed. We butchered our pig finally this week. She was almost 400 pounds, 390 some odd pounds. So we've been smoking the shoulders and one of the hams, and I need to get those pulled apart, and that way we can get them frozen. I've already been working on it. So what I do is I'll throw these on the smoker and smoke them all day, and then bring them in at night, put them in the oven, and finish them off. And then you can see it just falls apart. So just gotta get all the bones out of here. I do leave a lot of the fat that rendered down in the meat, and I take some of it out, but I leave a lot of it in here so that way when we reheat it, it doesn't dry out, and it works really good. We've been doing this for a few years now, but cooking them like this, man, it's so tender, so tender. It just falls apart. And then whenever it's time to eat it, we just pull the bags out of the freezer, warm it up, and it's ready to go. I don't have to smoke a shoulder every time we want to eat it, which is awesome. Oh, this is fat. Still, it didn't render. About does it. As it cools, it'll soak in that fat and keep it moist, and then we'll bag it up. You singing over here, bud? Sounds good. Watching Sissy? What are you doing over here? Yeah, you're the center of attention. Imagine that. Yeah. Wow. You gonna eat the flowers? There you go. You're funny. Well, tonight we're having a very special meal, and I'm fixing to cut up the best part. It's been sitting in here for a few hours. Can you guess what's in here? Well, if you guess beef brisket, you would be correct. Man, that smells good. Oh man, all my juice is coming out. I'm making a mess. It's a good mess. Oh yeah. Looks like it's enough for me. What are y'all gonna eat? And that's tender. Oh, show. Awesome. This is the rest of the menu. We got some corn on the cob, some macaroni and cheese, of course the brisket. We got some fries, got some Caesar salad with all of the good toppings. You ready to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you already got a jump start. Are you gonna eat some brisket, Elena? Are you gonna eat some brisket? No way. No way. You gonna be bashful now? All right, let's pray. Father in heaven, we ask your blessings upon our food. That you cleanse it and sanctify it for our bodies. We thank you for it. Even the stuff that Peter's already eaten. In Jesus' name, amen. We're here at the hospital. Yeah, you see that cute little girl.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, look at these pretty socks. Where's the happy little girl? Where'd she go? Where did she go?
Maybe 4 ones.
It ain't that bad.
Nugget's a bug.
Nasal spray. 1, 2, 3. I know, my dear. It doesn't taste great. Okay, we'll be back like in 5 minutes. It doesn't take too long to work.
Not done. Not done.
Yeah, this is so good, folks. Don't worry.
Well, they just took her back, so it'll be about 45 minutes to an hour and she should be done.
How you doing, baby girl? I hear you. It's the last time, though, kid. This time it looks much better. It's a lot lower on her arms and everything. Yeah. Kind of groggy. You playing with the cord?
Is that so cold? I'm sorry. It's so cold.
There's another one somewhere.
Oh, it's on your leg.
Where is it?
It's on your leg.
Oh, is it cold?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's it. All done.
Gotta get dressed. Here's your sock. No, you want that. We're going home.
Well, that is hopefully the last time she has to have that done. She did really good. They did a great job on her cast this time and didn't put it up so high. Last time they put it up too high and had to recut it after she was awake, and it was still too high, but it was real sharp edges. But she did really good, and her back bend is down to 15 degrees, and she's kind of plateaued at that point. So she only has to wear it 6 weeks, and then she gets it off for good and goes into a brace.
Dada. 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 What? You're still kind of loopy, ain't you? Dada.
Well, I just got home from work. I think my adrenaline's gonna run out pretty soon. Started at 5 this morning. Had a pretty crazy day at work too, so. But I got home, and while I was at work, you can see the ground dug up behind me here. The people came and did the underground 3-inch pipe for our electric, which is awesome. We were one step closer to getting power turned on. That had to be done, so I was gonna walk over here and check it out. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if they did, oh yeah, perfect. They blew a string in, a pull string for the power company, and this box is a pain right here, man. There we go. I do not like square D outside panels. Love them inside, hate them outside. So it looks like they got a marker stick here, so that way the power company can know where the pipe is, because they usually come out and probe with a metal probe to make sure it's down 3 feet, 3.5 feet, whatever it's supposed to be. So this is where it's going to run up, just like the one going to our house, up the pole to the transformer. I don't know how that works. I've never been savvy with lineman stuff, if they set a second transformer or if they have one that you can tap to 200 amp services off of, but that's not my problem, that's theirs. Now the kids told me, okay, I see it over here now, that they did some spot checking where the septic's going to be. So when they gave us the septic permit, they gave us the option of a mound or excavating out 6 feet of soil and backfilling. And the reason being, we have rock and clay, lime rock and clay in this area. Quite a bit of our property has it in spots, but it's not everywhere. But it looks to me like there's a little bit of clay. You can see right over here there's a little bit of orange, but this is all sand. Same with that. And then over here there's some clay, but mostly sand. So I don't know how bad it's actually going to be. Those county people are not the brightest individuals. They come out and put something in the ground 1 or 2 places, and they're like, you're going to need to do a mound. I'm like, I'm not doing a mound. She's like, well, if you decide you don't want to do a mound, call the county and reschedule us to come back out and we'll do another perk test and change it for you. I'm like, you can do it now. I'm not doing a mound. That's definitely not something we're doing. I don't want a giant mound of dirt out here. So what difference does it make if it's above ground or below the ground? I just assume it'd be underground. I don't want to have a big ugly mound sticking up. At least with it underground, yeah, they got to dig 6 feet with the rock and clay and stuff and leave it somewhere. But hey, I'll use that somewhere on the farm. You know what I mean? It's not going to all be rock and clay. It's going to be a lot of soil mixed in too. So government at its finest. Well, it is Thursday afternoon. I'm just finishing up with work, so I'm going to swing by the feed mill real quick and grab some pig feed and some chicken feed. We do not want to run out while we're at the hospital. So we're going to go ahead and grab feed, and that way we'll be good through at least another week and a half before we have to come out. Always love when I pull in here and there's nobody sitting on the scale. I got a good chance of getting in and out.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Man, that is a big barn. That is a really big barn. Mercy. Dusty, but the pigs like it. Pick it up just a little bit. There you go. Let me put a little bit more. Alright, switch it to the other one. Yep, just like that. Good enough. Now we gotta run away real quick and then we'll come back and get the chicken feed. 57.40. I don't remember what it was when we first got here. I forgot to look. Sometimes I stop by here on my lunch break and it's swamped. I mean, you gotta wait forever just to get to one of the grain bins that you need, and then you gotta wait in line to weigh, to come back. And some people, like, even though there's 2 signs up there that say not to, some people park right on the scales and act like there's nobody else in the world. There you go, stand away from it a little bit. It's a little bit dusty. Try not to breathe that dust. Here we go. Let's see what that is for weight. 60-20. So what is that, 280 pounds? Something like that. There we go. Green, green, green. All right, we just paid. So, in case you're wondering, we go through about a barrel a week of pig feed. Pig feed for 2 barrels was $105 and change. So $52, $53 a week to feed the pigs. That gets expensive, you know, over the long haul, which is why we do things the way we do them with our animals. So if you're raising 5 or 6 chickens for eggs, if you're raising 1 pig each time to feed out, to butcher, I don't believe personally it's worth it. At least not for us, it's not. So we have a big family. Our money is tight. So we operate on a tight budget. So in order for us to be able to grow our own food, it kind of has to pay for itself, because we can't just put out a bunch of money. Now, it's not going to cost $50 a week to feed 1 pig. I get that. However, the way we do it, where we're raising babies and selling the babies, they pay for our feed for them and for our pigs. So we get our pigs for free. You can't beat free. So the same way with our chickens. Right now, with our new layers, we're ranging anywhere between, well, some days we only get about 50 eggs a day, 45, 50. Well, but the ones that are starting to lay, they're a little inconsistent, but we have gotten as many as 90 eggs a day. So the chickens feed was, let me see here, 59, so $60 for a barrel, and that'll last about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So 1 week of eggs pays for their food for 2 weeks. So it's well worth it, and we get our own eggs for free. Bella still hasn't had her babies yet. She's getting close. It won't be long. Ginger's babies, look how big them wrestlers are getting. They'll be leaving here in a week or 2. And then we got Brownie's babies down here. They're also big. Call fast food, I guess. See if I can get around here where you can see the other ones. Yeah, not really. They're getting pretty big though. Ooh, check it out. Beauty berry. Fall is almost here. You see that? It won't be long. It's coming on strong. Alright, next thing I need to do is get a fire going here so we can smoke our bacon. I've had bacon curing in the fridge for 5 days, maybe 6 days, I can't remember. And it's time to smoke it and go ahead and get it sliced and put in the freezer before we go into the hospital. We're going to be gone a few days, so try to get that done. It's just hardwood, I think it's oak charcoal. You don't need lighter fluid to light charcoal, by the way. You don't need throwing gasoline on there. If you give it a minute, a good torch will light it, and you don't have all them fumes. This is an older piece of wood here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in here. Since I'm not gonna be smoking on it just yet, I'm gonna let the fire get going. Use some of this old rotten stuff. This is oak as well, but a little bit of crushed black pepper on here. This is ready for some smoke. Oh yeah. Beautiful. It's always challenging smoking bacon. You see there's a little bit of fat starting to render, which we don't want that rendering down, so I think we're going to pull it off and call it good. Yeah, it's warm, so we want to keep it kind of cool. We'll go ahead and take it off, call it done. Now we just bought a new meat slicer, a small meat slicer, and I've been anxious to try it out, and I think we'll probably try it out on this bacon, but we're not going to be able to do that tonight because the pork belly has to chill and firm up to be able to slice it easily. So I'm probably just going to stick this in the freezer because I don't have time to do it before tomorrow morning. Thankfully, the hospital just called and said we don't have to be there until 9:30 a.m. So very, very happy about that because it's been a long week with a lot of early mornings. So to be able to sleep in the morning is fantastic. So we'll get this pork belly put in the freezer and we'll slice it another day. We're off to the hospital. Checked in and ready.
I remember that.
Alrighty, we're gonna roll back with you, and then, like I said, if you want to go ahead and put
Gown
the
up.
suit on,
Okay.
so it's gonna feel like we forgot you, but we did not.
Okay.
You want to do
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought you were pointing at the computer and you
Well,
wanted to be like, I don't know, do anything at that computer.
I will sit right there.
All right. See if you better.
Things are dorky.
Instead of writing that shit.
Right here. Right here. Her hand is right over
Perfect.
here. Try to keep.
All right.
Okay.
$3,700. 83.
Here, little one. This is little Brittany. She's got some big hands. She's doing good. She already ate. She's resting. She's 8 pounds, 3 ounces. Just waiting on Mama to get back in. Yeah, you hungry again? Mama will be here soon.
And so much judgment too.
Yes, she ate over there in the.
Exactly. So you just gotta smile and nod. Once we get in the room, I'm gonna put baby in the little basket. We do a handoff with them.
Well, we're finally in a room. Now we can rest for a little while. They'll be in here every hour for a little while, doing vitals on Katie and the baby. The baby sugars are looking good. She's doing really good. We're calling her Brittany Ann Maynard. She was 8 pounds, 3 ounces, 19¼ inches long. So, and eats like a pig. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap the video up. Thank y'all so much for watching our crazy week. We'll see you next time.